So the English language programme at ICHK is based around a wide range of texts. For example, in Year 7 we study National Geographic articles in order to develop the students' ability to write to explain. In Year 8 we look at travel writing so that they can develop the ability to write to inform. And in Year 9 we look at modern media such as blogs so they can develop writing to persuade. Our choice of text is informed by student interest and also by our school's definition of global citizenship, which is based around a compassionate understanding of other cultures. And we also keep an eye on the demands of IGCSE and IB exams to ease the transitions between Key Stage 3 and Key Stage 4. The key aims of English language at ICHK are language acquisition and development. We want our students to have a wide range of vocabulary, we want them to write with a range of sentence types, and we want them to be able to read fluently and out loud. With this in mind, we want to emphasise the importance of reading in order to establish habits for lifelong learning. The English Literature programme at ICHK is informed by Egan's theory of cognitive dispositions. We expect our students at Key Stage 3 to arrive in the romantic phase of learning, which means they are ready for more nuanced conversations rather than seeing things in binary opposites of good and bad. So the text that we choose, we aim to use as a platform for discussion so that the students can see that actually characters and scenarios they don't always have an easy answer. When choosing our literature texts, we consider literary merit, of course, but we also consider the content in terms of the messages and the themes in the text. We like to think of our text as a whole so that it has a diverse range throughout the curriculum. For example, in Year 8, students may study A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, which focuses on themes of coping with grief and coming of age. They may also study Henna Wars, which focuses on themes of belonging and identity. In terms of our approaches to analysis of literature, we want our students to move from creative responses. For example, in Year 7, they may respond to poetry through an artistic piece or through a narrative style, whereas towards the end of Key Stage 3 and in Key Stage 4, we want them to be looking at language much more closely, for example, at word, punctuation and sentence level, in order that they can meet the requirements of exams. In addition to this, at Key Stage 3 we study Shakespeare alongside modern plays so that students are exposed to universal themes which they can apply to their own context. At GCSE we study The Reluctant Fundamentalist by Masin Hamid, which contains themes of racial prejudice and is about someone who is suspected of being a terrorist coping with this suspicion. At IB we have the scope to study an even wider range of texts, including Ibsen, A Doll's House or Hedda Gabler. We study Carol Ann Duffy poems, we study Tim O'Brien's The Things They Carried, and we study Banana Yoshimoto's The Kitchen. This exposes students to a range of complex and nuanced issues which we explore through a discussion-based approach. I think what is special and unique about the English programme at ICHK is firstly the amazing surroundings of the school that we utilise in Key Stage 3 especially, where in collaboration with the outdoor learning team we go off-site in order to further our study of nature poetry and also National Geographic articles that we look at in Year 7. I also think that the 5+1 model which underpins learning at ICHK permeates into the English classroom. It means that every student feels comfortable expressing their opinions, they know that their ideas will be valued. It also means that for teachers we value the students not just as English learners but as individuals, and we look to develop soft skills such as teamwork and leadership within the English classroom. We hope that through the study of English at ICHK our students will develop an open-minded and empathetic approach which enables them to leave our school ready for the next steps in their development.